Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Asia, and a lot of you are new here because of a video that I posted a few days ago about this book becoming supernatural. And this video is going to be another one of those for a couple of reasons. Number one, I am nowhere near my garden, and that is what this channel is usually about. I'm actually in beautiful Milan, Italy this week, so I get to spend time talking about this. And the second reason is because a lot of you have actually asked for this specifically. Right. This is chapter 3. It's called Tuning Into, it's hard to read when it's on the camera and it's backwards. Tuning into New Potentials in the Quantum. There it is. And you may ask me, well, Asia, what is the quantum? And that is defined as the quantum field is an invisible field of energy and information that exists beyond space and time. Nothing physical or material exists there. And that's important to understand because when we set this frequency to reach a desired result, we first need to tune into the quantum and understand how we can correspond with it. So you just heard me explain that it is not a physical thing. It is not material. It does not exist in space and time, yet it is energy and information and limitless potential that is all around us. It's here, it's right here, it's all around us. And it's important to tap into that. How do you tap into that, Asia? Here's how. You have to become that. You have to become limitless potential. You can't come in with an identity, with a physical relation to the world. You have to shed everything that makes you you. If you know, like your religion, your race, your age, release it all and become nothing. And once you're in that state of consciousness where you are not defined, with the story, then you can reach into limitless potential. Because if you don't do that, and if you step into the quantum as yourself with your story, then all you'll get back is that. So it's important to shed those identities and become like the quantum so that you can connect with it, okay? You also need to become present. Live in the present, not the past, not the future, the present. That is the second requirement of being in the quantum. Okay, now we can get into those frequencies. And here's that passage. It says, once you're in the sweet spot of the generous present moment where all possibilities exist in the quantum field, how do you turn one or more of those potentials, those immaterial possibilities, into reality in the three-dimensional world of matter? This requires two things: a clear intention and an elevated emotion. So intention setting is pretty clear. I'll just go over that first because it's easiest to explain. So intention setting is becoming very clear about what it is you even want in the first place. Be very specific. I like to write things down. I like to daydream a lot about the things that I want. And in my descriptions, it is very clear. I know what it smells like. I know what it tastes like. I know what it feels like. I know where it is in the world if it already exists. And I'm very clear about it. So for example, if I want cheese and I set the intention, I'm gonna get cheese, that's not very specific, right? Because there's a few cheeses that I don't prefer. What I want is pepper jack all the time. So I'm gonna be intentional about getting pepper jack cheese because that's what makes me the most happiest. That's the energy that I wanna attract. Okay. The second part of that is the elevated emotion. In my last video, I talked about the emotions that have the highest frequencies. Those include love, joy, bliss, gratitude, appreciation. Those are the highest frequencies. So if you pair your intention with one of those high frequencies, something happens, something magical happens. Well, it's not magic. It's actually scientific. And here's what it is. Your intention sets out an electrical charge to the quantum that I described. Your elevated emotion sends out a magnetic charge to the quantum. Those two things combined is an electromagnetic signal. And when it's sent out to the quantum brings back a vibrational match to those things. That's what it is. That's how it works. That's how it's described. And that is how you attract that which you desire. But you have to, again, be intentional and have an elevated emotion about it. I think about it in terms of, like, if I want to, like, make it simpler to digest, I think about like a radio station that I'm tuning into. I'm tuning into a specific frequency. So let's say it is 105.9. That's one of my favorite ones back home. 105.9, not 106, not 105.8. Anything that's not 105.9, it's gonna give me static. It's not gonna be easy listening. I'm gonna get annoyed, and it's just not gonna be a great experience. So you have to be very specific and find that exact, in this case, this channel, this radio station. The elevated emotion part to that is the volume. You can have whatever intention you're setting, you can tune in to that station. But if that volume isn't up, you're not going to hear anything. And I'm just going to read one more passage and then I'll be done. It says, once we're in the present moment, there are infinite possibilities that exist in the quantum field as electromagnetic frequencies. As you combine a clear intention with elevated emotions, you're broadcasting a whole new electromagnetic signature into the field. When there's a vibrational match between your energy and the energy of that potential, the longer you're conscious of that energy, the more you will draw the experience to you. Where the mind goes, energy flows. I hope that all made sense. I welcome your comments. I welcome your feedback. Please, let's start a conversation in the comments so we could break this down together. I plan to go deeper into this book as much as I can. And I hope you will stick around for that. Yeah, so again, please leave your comments, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will see you again later. Ciao. Bye-bye.